Hello, everybody. It's Crothy. Don't forget to vote for me. I will set you free. That's right. Now vote for me. You can vote in the 2018 Boyd Awards. Vote for me as Beth Poppet. Yeah, and Smiling Jack Bushman, he'll win too, because we're a tag team. So vote right now. The link, Dave will put the link below, and you got till December 1st, all right? So vote early and often for Crunchy. Don't vote for Jack, because he'll raise your taxes. All right, now letters for Dave. Here he is. Take it away, Dave.
Oh, hey. Thanks, Crotch. Appreciate that. Erlinia, Dave, you must be going to the RTR because Dave must be going to the RTR because he's become an almost unwatchable ass kisser. Sorry, Dave, but when you were more of a critic, you were much more entertaining. No offense, just keeping it real and being honest. You know, I get it from both sides. I'm either too mean or too nice, you know? Dave, you're always mean. You're always, you're a troll. You're criticizing everybody. And then I get one day I come and do a video where it's nice and I'm happy and complimenting people and everybody's, oh, you're too nice, I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess you're doing the right thing when you get an equal amount of criticism from either side, right? GB Marie writes, I wonder if casinos and Walmarts are going to start shutting down because so many people are coming in for a day or two and drag their chairs, etc., out into the parking lot as though they are in a real campground. I would think the host would not like that. After all, they provided their lot as an overnight stopover only for traveling campers, not to use as a gathering place for a bunch of people. Do you think it's best to at least pay for one meal there to show appreciation? Why don't some of the Walmarts do that? That's not a bad idea, really. If the Walmart is allowing overnight parking, why don't they charge for it or require a minimum purchase or something? There are some Walmarts that have local restrictions, against overnight parking, and maybe some have just decided it's not worth it because there's too much crap to clean up, but maybe they should go with the flow and see if they can make a little money on it. If you can make a $50 minimum purchase on this particular day, you get one free night of overnight parking. Why not do something like that? I don't know, they can make some money on it. Gail S. Dave, thanks for pointing out other channels you like. Save me some time searching. I mainly watch the type channels you do highlights on. Well, thank you so much. That's my community service to you. Freedom Nomad writes, hello, greetings from the basement of YouTube. You had me for a minute. Then I realized you're going out to meet with them, so you get back from there, from out here where I am. I am sure you'll be back to the... Oh, okay. This person thinks that I'm going to go to the RTR, so I'm starting to butter up all the people that are potentially going to the RTR. And then when I get back from there, I guess in late January, then I'll be back to my awesome, snarky self. I'll tell you something. I do have a surprise for you guys for January, but it's not what you think, okay? If you think, I'm just saying, whatever you think, it's probably not going to be that. So it'll be a surprise. Callie Johnson writes, I went to the van build. I drove 1,800 miles one way. I called Walmart first and got permission, and my experience was great. That's always the way it is. You go inside, you call them, get to the manager and say, can I park overnight? I'm buying $85 worth of crap at your store. They'll probably say, I don't know, oh, the local ordinance is prohibited, or yeah, sure. But yeah, you're going to get kicked out, so you park there just for drama, Come on. Barbie writes, I love Little House on the Road. Rob is accused of being negative, but if you spend a lot of time watching him, you'll see that he is a realist and passionate about educating people about the truth out there instead of glamorizing it. He and Carolyn, another Carolyn, oh my goodness, he and Carolyn are the real deal. Yeah, I think he's just an honest guy, and he does as best as he can to tell you the real reality of it. No matter what you do, it's going to cost you something. There isn't a free ride anywhere. There really isn't, and it's just, you going to have different problems and different kinds of expenses, being on the road, living on the road in your van, in your RV, and whatever. They're going to be different expenses, and they may end up being less expensive than whatever you're doing now, but they're still going to be expenses, you know? Ray writes, words like honesty and YouTube shouldn't be used in the same sentence. They only show what the YouTube creators, I guess the nomads, they only show what you want to see and how they want you to see it for financial gain. No, I do realize that everybody who does a YouTube channel, they don't show necessarily all the reality of life. You know, I mean, yeah, that would be a little much. But at the same time, you know, some I think have a general, they're honest about it, you know, they're not, I don't know. You get that impression. Now, I know a lot of people watch YouTubers and think they're honest and send them money on PayPal, and then turns out that they aren't. I don't know. You just have to go by your gut, and my gut, you know, just says I like drama, yeah, but I also like honesty, and honest channels, I find, they just seem to be honest about it, you know? I don't know. Rich Willens writes, I am starting my new RV documentary going on to all the legal marijuana dispensaries in California. I've been doing this for a week or so far, but haven't left the first one. I shot the video, but I left the lens cap on, still trying to edit it. Well, send me a link to your channel. I'll check it out. Mimi's Kitchen writes, Pam on the Lamb is the all-time best nomad YouTuber ever. Everyone needs to go watch her videos. I totally like her too. She's wonderful. I love her kind of deadpan New England style. It's very refreshing. Deborah Joy's husband number 7 writes, well, life's just not fair, y'all. Poor Tot and Scary. Who could that be? Have their comments on, poor Tot and Scary. Have their comments on lockdown and are trying hard to fund their Walmart parking lot adventures with YouTube. I think they mean Scary and Todd. Terry and Scott. Scary and Todd. Tot and Scary. Larry and Barry. Mary and Barry? Wait a minute. Terry and Scott. Right. Anyway, who are they? Anyway. Meanwhile, PewDiePie does surgery on a grape and gets 4.2 million views. You see, that's why I'm not doing those big channels, man. They're boring. Who wants to watch someone do surgery? You know, that's ridiculous. Now we got a comment from Pam on the Lamb. Dave won't be getting a Christmas card from Mikey this year or from anyone named Carolyn. I don't know about that. I don't think I got one last year either. I did get a Christmas card from Adam the Voo. I did, and I honestly hope I'm still on his Christmas card mailing list, even though I don't watch him very much anymore. You know, I don't know. Send your Christmas cards. I'll put the address in the comments below. I'm not getting a lot of swag in my in my mailbox, my main mailbox either. I don't know. It's been the last 3 or 4 days, nothing's been in it, so I need some swag. Send me some cards, put a little cash in them, you know? If you're going to send me a card, put a $5 bill in it. I don't know, man. Finally, Baby Doll writes, all late-night talk show hosts since Johnny Carson have been reading comments from their viewers for decades. So no, Dave, you're not cornering the market. You're just copying what you see on TV. One of the local DJs here in the Washington area used to have a comment. He always said that, everybody steals from everybody, and that's true. Every DJ that does a bit has heard another DJ in another market doing the same bit, and they just steal from it, and he says that. He said, if you hear something that you think is original on our channel, realize that we stole it from somebody else. That there's not an original thought in the universe anymore, or on YouTube, so I think that's probably true. Any good channel, too, you'll see a really good channel, and then you realize that everything they're doing is what somebody else was doing before. You just didn't know that. And I think a lot of YouTuber explorers do that. They'll do all these things, like I'm going to this cookie place in Kentucky, the abandoned something or other. And then if you search for it, you realize 30 other people have already done it, But how are you going to know that? Most people aren't going to do that search. So anyway, that's popular culture, man. Anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Don't forget to, look at that old beat up Look at that old beat up black Golf. Yeah, that's been through a war there. Anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Vlog under.